that doesn't really warrant playing black instead of some other color.
You know, the black version plays Possessed Portal or something. I don't know. And Elvish Mystic is how Ali will start things off. A Thought Seize here off of Sandstorm Citadel from Rankin. You'll see Antrazi's hand, a Sylvan Caryatid, a Courser of Crewfix, another copy of Elvish Mystic, a Master of the Unseen, a Forest, and a Xenagos, God of Revels.
This could be really bad news here for Ali. If Mark can take the Caryatid and then kill the Courser of Crewfix, we're looking at white spells and red spells and only green mana to speak of.
Yeah, he wants to take my Forest?
No way, I'm going after Ali's colored mana. I'm taking that Caryatid most likely.
Yeah. Seems to be the scariest of the cards here. You see Rankin's hand right now. 3 copies of Hero's Downfall, also a Siege Rhino there. He's gonna go after the Master of the Unseen. A little surprised by that.
So much of that decision is predicated on Mark's hand that is hard to know for sure. If he feels like the game's gonna go on for a very long time, maybe he just can't be on the color screw plan.
Antrazi will take a draw. I think he may just draw another copy of Master of the Unseen.
Best of both worlds.
I drew a Valorous stance. White card nonetheless. See if Ali wants to go the Courser route or maybe a little bit more mana acceleration.
I typically like to just get your mana in play first and then play the Courser, which Ali's doing, because you want to get at least one look at it. If he taps out for Courser, most likely scenario is it dies, and that's sort of the end of it. And if you think this game's going to go on for a long time, card count's really going to matter.
Rankin will draw a copy of Wingmate Rock. He missed. Just passing the turn back. Antrazi will take a draw step. Caryatid. We could go straight to the God of Revels.
Sure. I mean, against an opponent with 2 lands, that puts a ton of pressure on him.
Looks like we're going to start with Courser, though. Keep it a little more honest. Temple of Plenty. A trigger. Top card is another Temple of Plenty. Looks like that's going to stay. There's a Caryatid. Pass the turn back.
If Mark was at risk of missing his 3rd land drop, then I'm very surprised he didn't take the Caryatid, because at that point, you can at least hope that Ali's hand doesn't go anywhere for a while and you have time to draw out of it. As it stands, he put himself under a ton of pressure, and now Ali's resources are out of control.
This is Ali magic right here. There is Xenagos, maybe? Yep. Temple, little trigger there.
Devotion's in the clear also.
Yep. Another target creature. Can't target itself. That's about the only thing that thing can't do. Yeah, this is one card that I was actually just kind of wrong about. I thought this card was going to be insane.
I thought it was going to be very good too. But hey, it's actually a good thing. Sometimes some cards that you think are going to be insane don't end up being that way.
Yep.
Sometimes some cards that you think aren't going to be very good end up being defining cards.
That happens a lot more than often.
It's
more
really good,
often than not.
Really good for the discovery process of Magic for that to be how things work.
Yeah. I remember when I first read this card, I actually played a couple games, and I'm like, this card's completely insane. And I just never really found much of a home. Rankin, I'm going to take a look. I don't think you're going to like what you find, Mark. Doesn't take long for that thing to close out a game. Here's a Thought Seize. You got the Valorous stance. And there's the rest of the hand. 3 Heroes Downfalls, 2 Siege Rhinos. Just needed lands.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid, very solid hand there from Mark, but just did not come together in time.
And you can see he's showing the opening hand that he kept. It did not come together, and it'll extend the hand. Ali Antrazi is going to win this match over Mark Rankin. 2-1. Nia Dragons will take care of Abzan Megamorph. And now Ali is 5-1 as well.
Not, unfortunately, not a very informative game. Mark kind of just didn't do anything there, but Ali's deck definitely something to watch as this tournament develops. A known brewer and someone who likes to play big man spells.